is a fire protection. Although the fire in the building can be avoided, they nevertheless occur. Some of the reasons for this are the human error, arson, faulty electrical equipment, poor maintenance of the heating equipment, natural cause, such as lightning. Consequently, buildings should be designed to minimize the probability of the fire and to protect the life and the limit properties are damaged if the fire should occur. This means that most of the buildings are that they provided by the fire protection. Fire can be avoided, but the fire can occur. And sometimes the people fall, or sometimes arson, faulty electrical equipment happen, poor maintenance of the heating equipment happens, or the lighting strike, so fire can happen. So in this case, our building should be designed to minimize the probability of the fire and to provide the light and the limit the property damage if the fire should occur. So that we have to follow this 11 steps for the fire protection. So first step, we limit the potential fire load with respect to both combustibility and ability to generate smoke and the toxic gas. So that all the fires potential fire load need to be limited. Number 2, provide the means from the detection of the fire with warnings to the occupants who may be affected and the notification of the presence of the fire to firefighters. So as soon as the fire happens, the fire need to be detected and it should provide the fire alarm sound so the occupant can know and they can call the firefighters. Number 3, the communication and instruction to occupant as to procedure to adopt for the safety such as to staying in the place, proceeding to the designated refuge area or evacuating the building. So that way also we have the appropriate procedure when the fire happens, what will you do, and also the whether stay in the place or proceeding to the designated refuge area or evacuating the building. Those things need to be communicated for the occupants. Number 4, provide the means for the early extinguishment and the fire that may occur primarily by the automatic sprinkler, but also by the trained firefighters. So as soon as the fire happens, so the fire need to be extinguished early die. So that's what the sprinkler systems are installed. So as soon as the fire happens, so sprinkler will supply the water and the extinguish the fire. Make available also for the fire fighting and adequate water supply, appropriate chemicals, adequate site on the piping, conveniently located valves on the piping hose, pumps, and other equipment are necessary. So therefore, the fires is fighting used for the water, so we have to provide the appropriate supply of the water, appropriate chemical, especially there's a kind of the electric fire or the liquid fires cannot be extinguished by the water. In this case, we have to utilize the appropriate chemical, and the pipe side need to be the adequate side so that the fire can be extinguished. Also, the water bar need to be located at the convenient pumping, or the wire hose pump and other equipment need to be installed for the firefighting. Number 6, prevent the spread of the fire from the building to building either through the adequate aeration by enclosure or the building within the incombustible material. When the fire happens in the one building, in this case, the fire need to be contained in the place, should not spread, so that we have to use the appropriate fireproof material or the fire resistant material need to be inserted. Then by this way, the fire spreading can be prevented. And the partition of the interior of the building with the fire barriers on the dimensions to confine the fire to the limited place. So this means that inside the building, we also need to provide the appropriate fire barriers, or that we have to provide the division so that it can confine the fire in the limited space. And enclosed with the protective materials, structural components that may be damaged by the fire. So that all the protective material structural components have to be enclosed. So in this case, the fireproof need to be provided for any material that can be damaged by the fire. Provide refuge areas for the occupants and the evacuation routes to the outdoors. The important one is the outdoors emergency door and emergency stair need to be the fireproof. Those stairs must be provided with the fireproof material. Appropriate passageway to go to the emergencies evacuations place need to be provided. And provide the means to removal of the heat and smoke from building as rapidly as possible without exposing and the occupants to the hazards with the air conditioning system. So in this case, when the fire happens, the air fires or smoke, very toxic fume can be spread. So those toxic fumes need to be prevented. And for the large building, install the standby equipment for operating on the emergency or the electrical system, the elevators. So that when the fire happens, mostly the power supply will be go down. So in this case, we have to provide with the emergency generator system, elevator for the standby equipment. We for Yamano, a sound Milan, no below Kagweme, Kagwe, blue pillow mess, snap it. No Mio, a sound the Asin, Yano Piano, Kagwe, and Ezo, the Gala, Mipela, Masuma, Mayo, needed to the Mayan below Midalo, no, just the city of Tessilo, Mayunalo, no, not no, a pubede. Uma, no people tending move us way, no, Congo Maludaro, no, and I jump, Mojo Piedaro, and I jump on Milan, and on Milan in this way, but about Yiji the Janamati Paloam Nestro. Dilo, no. Mio kissing I met Pisilio, Canta Biame. The sound of Maswino, who might be Dassi Modolong, Dassi, Milan, and Elo, Mio, a little, no, Lousy and Pisilio, Canta Bupiloame. And the money check out, hello, Visa long and you check you, not Piame. Fire detector, smoke detector, that time, Milan Kamai, Migo and a smoke detector, smoke detector, alarm Milame, Milan Kamasway, no needed Ludia, Pime, I say fire engine, Holoyame, Lord of me, chain out, Puame. Hello, Mio, Salon of Yema, no, fishing I will be, clearly doesn't have a loaded. And now the car. No, you don't be long there, Kamasway, below low down and needed with your Bema name, send him la, Peo, Dwamale, Eluha, no, a year more, Kawa, Blue Dwamlet, Eddie, New Jajo, the Peter Lode. Now, Misa along him, a gondola, Milan on Jima, I knew signing a condomedal, Swinley Cassis on that time. That does a Migo, when I done explain as a standing, he bankrupt your Mio Capo in Miami. And Kamalebe, no, Yeji the check up. Milan and both the lower the Jill Lepies on Beta Volure, and the show Mija of Balesro, just a Miro, letting the static 4 kilo, while shop kilo long and Miro. Tamamole, that's zero by one if you're long and Miro Jalo, Shane Yellow Mayao, and I saw a Miro, Nemo dress when you might be, no, so, just in there, long and Misway, couple days outside the Yame, and not a car, not just in the long and Film dice are can be guessed with it. The fire education and Yam, Edo, Edu Pisidio, lower the Pisidio, Beta people do it. Now check out the meal of the Kamasway, the meal of the Niani, Chania, Mapiambo, Mapiambo, the Mika, no, the Miga, Nandu, doesn't have a load. And Diablo, a Mima with long and Kamasway, no, the Mia swing, cut the Tania, my senior may Jaguamu, when I are chilly. And meal of the Kamasway, Eddie, meal of the Ludi, not meal of the the song I see the Luria with the name of Suin, I bought it near Beta me, and not I, no, I near Luria with below, no, I think Trabame, Elo Sole, Luatelo, Lanja on the Beta will do it. And not share Mila de Hamasway, and Mija, Migo, and Migo of Money, Tadubis, and Willie, Eddie, Pola, Eddie, Bumoria, no, lay by Lydia, the sound of Pian and Elomapian, wow, and Car move beautiful lorry. And not the years are a song Yidi Masway, no, Mila de Hamasway, meet up. Engine of Mauria on great, no, standby generator, that's in time, and the standby generator, Senate, that's in time, not you what about this bubble, that's in that's in time, a cheddy, me, car, where both a year,